What's up, everyone? This is Abion. Wow, it's been so long since I uploaded a cast. But yeah, I've been away for a little while, real life and all that kind of stuff. But I am back, and I hope I don't have to go anywhere anytime soon. But anyway, unnecessary introductions aside, I'm going to be bringing you guys here today a Protoss versus Zerg game, Master League, PVZ, if you will, on the map Zelnaga Caverns. Wow, I can't believe I almost forgot the name there. But anyway, our blue Zerg is going to be in the bottom left corner. His name is RyuuGuu. Hope I pronounced that right. I didn't have to be the embarrassment of screwing up a name on my first cast back. But anyway, his opponent is going to be the red Protoss player in the top right. His name is LinkOfShadow. Kind of reminds me of Dark Link from the Zelda games. Always fun. Love those games. But yeah, this is a master level game. Both of these players fairly high level in the North American circuit, or I guess it's now the just American circuit. There isn't a North America and Latin America anymore. But anyway, RyuuGuu, our blue Zerg, is a fairly high Master League player with 931 wins in his league. His opponent, LinkOfShadow, not quite as high of a master player, but he's got 1,100 league wins in total, at least at the time of this recording. So both of these players have been around for quite a decent amount of while, and not terribly bad players in and of themselves. But anyway, both players have scouted each other, not terribly unexpected, on Zelnaga Caverns, as the distance is quite small. But anyway, LinkOfShadow has gotten down his gateway. It is going to be finished in just a little bit. LinkOfShadow pulling ahead in the food count here. He's got just a few more workers, it looks like. Yeah, 16 probes on the field for LinkOfShadow versus RyuuGuu's 14 drones. Does he have any drones on the way? No, he is waiting for a spawning pool to finish, as well as an extractor. There it is in LinkOfShadow's base. He is going to deny that, but not going to let the extractor finish. He's going to cancel and immediately start rebuilding it, just not letting LinkOfShadow get that gas, but also not locking himself into losing that drone. However, this is a bit of an investment. If he doesn't stop that fairly soon, he's going to lose a little bit of minerals there. But anyway, RyuuGuu going for a fairly early expansion at about 16 or 17. That hatchery going down. He is now completely supply blocked, but an Overlord is on the way. Queen is on the way as well. A couple of Zerglings have gone out onto the field. They will be doing a little bit of scouting, sending one to scout the base, the other one to scout no man's land back alley. Make sure there aren't any proxy gates he should know about. This extractor... Oh no! RyuuGuu has allowed the extractor to finish. Oh man, he even had it selected and everything. But anyway, here comes the Zergling. Zealot has been pulled out of position to deal with that extractor, but LinkOfShadow did move the probe in as well. Good move on his part, not letting that Zergling in, even though the Zealot is out of position to deal with this extractor. A Stalker is now on the field as well, so LinkOfShadow is going to be fairly protected against any kind of rush, but that is okay. RyuuGuu is not in a position to do much rushing at all. His expansion has finished, and drones have been pulled off of his main mineral line, transferring them over to his expansion, putting out a spine crawler to protect against those early rushes that he might be worried about. That extractor finally going down. LinkOfShadow getting his gas up and away. RyuuGuu hasn't built any gas at his own base yet, so going to be seeing only Zerglings and spine crawlers and some queens for a little while. Queen, inject please. No, looks like he's not going to inject that queen, going instead for the creep spread. Interesting move there by RyuuGuu. Not something you see a lot of low-level players do. They're just mainly focusing on injecting as much as they possibly can. But this is one thing that you can do, sacrificing your first injection for that creep spread, if you really are that desperate. But looks like it will go down. A couple more spine crawlers are going to be built. An evolution chamber was going to go down, but RyuuGuu had decided against it at the last minute, instead opting for yet another spine crawler. But anyway, let's look at the food count right here. 35-34 now for RyuuGuu. That 34 is he has decided to put down the evolution chamber. But anyway, 39 against Link of Shadow's 28. He is ahead in the unit count. What is that discrepancy? Only a few more drones for RyuuGuu. Only one more drone now. 26. Never mind. RyuuGuu is very, very apt at proving me the fool. Just popping out a whole stack load of drones. 31 drones now to Link of Shadow's 24. But anyway, going back to the Protoss player, Link of Shadow is now on 5 warp gates. A Dark Shrine is on the way. Proxy Pylon going down at this very obscure expansion at the 3 o'clock position. But Zealots are being warped down on the low ground. Looks like Link of Shadow is not taking any chances whatsoever moving that Zealot out of position. But a probe is going to be moving trying to move inside to scout what it can scout, but Spine Crawlers are going to take that probe out before it can see anything meaningful. But the Dark Shrine has now finished. That is 2 Dark Templars are now on the field. Oh, this could be very, very bad. RyuuGuu does not have a lair. He doesn't even have. He just only barely got his gas. He doesn't have any detection. Oh no, he does have. He does have a Spore Crawler at the back of his line, but that is not going to be enough of. What? What? So Link of Shadow deciding that Dark Templar is not a valid move whatsoever. He's going to immediately merge those Dark Templar into an Archon. So, yeah, he is going to be moving out, though. 5 Stalkers, 6 Zealots, and an Archon. It is going to be spotted by the Zergling as well as this creep spread, so RyuuGuu knows exactly what's going on. Going to be pumping out not much of anything, just has a solid wall of Spine Crawlers. That is going to be very, very difficult for Link of Shadow to deal with, but it looks like he is going to opt to try and move around it. But RyuuGuu has expected this, does have Spine Crawlers out behind the mineral line as well, and is going to be moving Spine Crawlers back there. Not going to allow RyuuGuu to do Link of Shadow, to do much of anything. But he is Link of Shadow going to be moving well within the range of these Spine Crawlers. There's going to be an attack right there, focusing down Spine Crawlers, but Transfuse going down, saving the Spine Crawlers. RyuuGuu has not lost a single Spine yet, whereas Link of Shadow has lost almost every single one of his Zealots. That was complete backfire. Link of Shadow saying so BS. Not very happy with the turn of events here. But he's going to try and move directly up the ramp, but he's going to meet these Spine Crawlers immediately as well. Moving his Stalkers very much within the range of these Spine Crawlers. One Spine Crawler did go down, but another Spine Crawler is going to be blocking this ramp, not allowing the Zealots to get us around on the Queen, but a couple of Queens have gone down. And now there are lots and lots of Zealots up in RyuuGuu's base, but there are Zerglings that are ready to take care of those. Most of those Zealots have died, but there go the Zerglings. Here come a bunch more, though, and a Queen being absolute trooper. Take these down. There goes one Stalker. The other one is in very much danger of dying. Last Zealot. There goes the Zealot and the Stalker. RyuuGuu is now safe for the moment. Here comes some more Stalkers trying to beef up the ranks, but the attack has failed. Link of Shadow really should consider backing out at this point. As his attack is not doing much of anything, and more harassment is only going to end in misery for him. Trying to focus down the Evolution Chamber, but he is going to be surrounded by a handful of Zerglings. But those Zerglings are not going to be able to do much of the damage. There goes a whole much more than a handful of Zerglings. They are going to almost get this round on one. Stalker goes down, another one goes down, a third one goes down. Those Stalkers are not going to be able to escape. Here comes some more Stalkers down. Here going to try and do a little more damage, but there are just way too many Zerglings on the field for Stalkers to be able to do much of anything at this point. Link of Shadow letting his macro slip a little bit, 800 minerals. But RyuuGuu is just sitting on so much gas. The last of those Stalkers are going to go down. Link of Shadow is going to be warping in some Zealots and Dark Templar at this proxy pylon, but not... yeah, Link of Shadow very much not happy with how things are going. A Zergling is going to come in and scout this. RyuuGuu is saying you're still on one base, which is very, very true. Link of Shadow has not expanded whatsoever. Dark Templar are going to be cause some issues for these Zealots. Are going to try and move in and take out this pylon. But now that now that Dark Templar are going to be on the field, and Overseer is being morphed in as we speak. Level 2 attacks are halfway done. Wow. LinkOfShadow not being a very good, wow. Not being a very good, when he knows when he's behind, he's not very happy. But anyway, RyuuGuu going to be knocking down these rocks at his gold expansion. Lots and lots of zealots being morphed in. These Dark Templar once again being morphed into Archons before they can do much of anything. And these zealots being a nice little train pushing this Archon along with them while it is being warped in. Zerglings are going to slip through before LinkOfShadow's army can intercept them. So a handful of Zerglings are now on the field, but looks like RyuuGuu is going to pull them back as he sees this army coming in. Those Dark Templar are going to be a little bit of a hassle, but RyuuGuu does still have that Spore Crawler on the field, but it is a little too far away. Oh, not quite. The Dark Templar have been spotted, and the Zerglings are able to clean up pretty much everything, not losing maybe a couple of Spore Crawlers there. Wow. LinkOfShadow going to be leaving the game. No GG. Nice one, Blizz. And 4 times better than you at that. So yeah. Good game, RyuuGuu. I'm going to give that one to you, even if LinkOfShadow doesn't. Deciding that he's going to trade his gas for an early defense, and defense it was. That really was a billion spine crawlers all around this expansion, not going to allow any units to get through. That Spore Crawler would have been nice if LinkOfShadow had attacked with those Dark Templar sooner, instead of deciding to turn them into Archons like he did. Those Dark Templar may have been a huge issue for the Zerg player, but he did decide to go for the Archons, and as RyuuGuu pointed out several times, LinkOfShadow is just still on one base, happily mining away. What is his worker count right here? Oh, my dear sweet Neptune. 23 probes for LinkOfShadow against RyuuGuu's 51 drones. It's just not even a question as to who is in the better position. RyuuGuu solidly hiding behind his spine crawlers, Zerglings all up and everywhere. LinkOfShadow just barely trying to scrape away a 5 warp gate Archon push off of one base. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why, even if you're doing some kind of a late-ish all-in, it's still a good idea to get a second base, because, you know, if you're not going to get that second base and your all-in ends up failing, or even if it's not an all-in, just a regular push, you're going to be very, very behind in the economic battle. Your opponent's on 2 base, you're on 1. But anyway, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this cast. It's been my first one in quite a while. But I have missed these casts, and I would very much like to get back into the casting game. As some of you might know, unfortunately, my main account has a lot of issues going on with it, so I am going to be, at least temporarily, moving these casts onto the Nerdy Shore TV channel. If you guys don't know, the Nerdy Shore TV channel is a YouTube channel which is being put together by me, Red Balloon Man, and Dracula was also in the running there. Haven't heard from him in a while, though. But the Nerdy Shore TV channel is going to be a compilation of a lot of things. Could be lots of casts, let's plays, some gaming news probably as well. Can also include some videos from fellow Nerdy Shoreians. If you guys feel so inclined to send them in to us, we might be able to put them in on our channel. But anyway, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video, whenever and wherever that may be.